Hello, welcome back to a special video. I'm shooting this video Saturday afternoon. Not sure when I will load it. Hopefully before Sunday, when I have a chance to edit, because there's gonna be a couple of clips that I need to uh, add together. But what you have right here is the S&P 500 from January of 2007 through March of 2009 to show you the top all-time high at the time of the S&P 500 at 1576.09 and the ultimate bottom of the crash in the last Great Recession, 666.79, and show you how fibs as well as technical can show you where things are going and where's the buy point and sell point is going to be. Okay, if you were in the market back then and you're doing a fib, this is a fib retracement I put in here. Basically, take this low point to the high. Of course, you wouldn't be drawing this fib until somewhere down here, right? Somewhere on a retracement. As always, when something reach the all-time high and retrace back, then you will put in a fib retracement to see where it can go. So, as you can see, many of the spot where things bounce and then get rejected is very responsive to where the fib is, as well as the channel that I drew in here. Channel high, channel low, right? And whenever you draw a fib retracement, if you look way down, you see level of fib below, which is crazy to think, but look at how close the market bottom on this fib, like magic, right? It's remarkable. No one, I doubt, well, if anyone drew this fib retracement back in October of 2007, I doubt that person would have thought that we would come down to that level, but it did. Remarkable, right? Remarkable. So now let me take out a bunch of these lines and show you why panic selling is never the right strategy. You know, I'm shooting this video, of course, Saturday, August 3rd, and we have two really bad days in a row, something that we did not have in a long time. August 1st and August 2nd, where the NASDAQ dropped 5% plus, the S&P dropped 2.5%, 3%. Pretty ugly 2 days. And the talk about recession is prevalent on every financial, even regular channel, right? On TV and cable TV and on YouTube. But what I want you to see here is this can play out in a long, many months to come. Okay, every recession is different from top to bottom. It could be 8 months, a year. This one from the top of October to the bottom of March. That's a long time. That's literally a year and a half. Okay, a year and a half, 18 months. That's a painful downward path, but that's how long it took for the last Great Recession to play out. So any notion that, oh, you need to plow into 100% TLT and go because the end of the earth is here, you gotta throw away all your equity, max 7. Now, don't do that. That's the last thing you should do. Panic is not the solution or the strategy. There is strong advice for me to not do that. No one, sure, I was not buying a whole lot of dips the last 2 days because I want to make sure my portfolio is balanced correctly. But at the same time, I did buy. Okay, I did buy quite a few things. But this is not. This is the first inning of this recession. So there is no need to run into it and completely rotate your portfolio, sell everything that is too risky, and buy everything that deems safe. Not the way to do it. So let me jump into the next uh, part of this video where I put some relative information on this exact chart. Okay. All right. I cleaned up the chart, add a bunch of things on the chart, and let's talk about it. At the peak, at the all-time high of 1576, what you see here, I didn't do on every single decline, but I figure I put in 4 example, which will show you enough that there are plenty of opportunities to trade or to exit position that you do not want to have. Okay, from the peak of 1576, there's a decline of 5.5%. This resembles a lot of what we have this week or last week, the last 2 weeks. And I'm not saying that this is the exact game plan that's going to happen in the next 16, 18 months. I'm just showing you that, like any decline, any bear market, there is plenty of chances to exit position you don't want to have. So from top to bottom, negative 5.5%, and then there was a bounce, a pretty strong bounce of 4.2% in a shorter time frame. And then from this point right here, you see this decline. This red number here is from this spot to this bottom. It's a decline of 9.5%. The yellow is a cumulative decline from the all-time high. So yes, from this point down, you lost 9.5%, but the cumulative decline is 10.8. So going forward, that's what this yellow number is. Okay, it's a cumulative decline from the all-time high. And ultimately, as you can see down here, the low, a negative 57.7%. That's pretty nasty. But from here, from this low of negative 9.5%, you see a very strong bounce of 8.3%. So there are opportunities to buy the dip, to trade if you are a trader, right? Yeah, pretty good. And then from this point, 2 months later, 3 months later, that's a nasty decline of 16.6% and a cumulative drop of 19.4% from the all-time high. And then so on and so forth. As you can see, there's another decent bounce with a big gain of 13.4%. Sure, I could have done this gain here and then show you decline here, gain here, decline, but I just want to show you that there are big gains and big losses on the way down. And if you went back to the beginning of this chart, take a look at this one. A similar decline from this point to this point. If you go back to the first part of this video, there's a reason. It's a channel low, okay? If you can visualize the channel high and channel low, that's why the decline is matching. But hopefully in this short video of less than 10 minutes, I illustrate to you that if you are fearful Thursday and Friday, calm down. You have a chance to exit the bad position that you have, and you certainly have a chance to buy some stuff on the dip and make some money on the upside, just use TA. Use TA to help you make some entries and to have some timely exit. There's money to be made, a lot of money to be made in a downtrend. Just don't just don't apply fear and that's it. No, use both fear and greed for your advantage. Bye bye.